Hello everyone, this is Yusha from LGT. I'm a second year student. I had a master in educational technology and I was teaching before that for more than 3 years. So I'm just very passionate about instructional design or design itself. So in this summer's design studio class, we had wonderful readings. We had design activities to really do some fun activities. We are immersed in tech modules where we practiced and learned about skills. And also we shared ideas and information in what's hot. So I want to share some interesting things that I single out from all we've been through. One is the first reading, where we learn about different levels of instructional design, from reception to challenge, and we know that we always aim for the best. The next one is the third reading, where we were reading about the interaction design gone wild is a wild theory, and we learned about the importance of designing, evaluating, and learning about the theory in the wild. The next one is the fourth readings. I'm always interested in design thinking, and I think it's a very powerful thinking to apply to learning, actually. Like, how do we what is empathy in learning and what is collaboration in learning? And also we've been engaged in very interesting design activities. I actually received a very great gift. I loved movies. I love going to theaters, so I received a popcorn and I received a great Coke, and I loved it. We also did design activities, the second one, and we designed the education applications. And it's a very good feedback loop, and it's very informative assessments where we pose questions to students, and the students can self-test to see if they need supplemental instruction. We did design activities, the third one, and the scoring interface. And this, I think this annotation form of feedback is also a good one to learn the language. And it's wonderful to know that it's also good for second language learners. And this is our interface for the class statistics, and I think it's very creative, where we put all the students here, and it's teacher view only, which will not create negative competitions among students. We had design activities 4, where we did the crit session, and I learned a lot about the tech modules that I hadn't been done. For example, the flipped classrooms, the video making, and I learned a lot about the challenges and in doing all those activities. And we did design activities of 5, and it's a pity that I wasn't able to be in our group because I was traveling a lot over that week. But it's a good activity in which I get to know more about 2 very interesting events that I knew before. And also we did tech modules. The first one I did Illustrator, and it's a very simple one. So design cycle is actually from my lab. So we had the question plan create test cycle already in there. I just kind of redesigned the cycle and add some of the questions. The second tech module is where I did the HTML, CSS, and jQuery one. It was it was really difficult, but it was a very rewarding weeks. I experimented a lot, and I finally got it down. I love the effects of the accordion and also the draggable effects. And also the tech module 3 is the Photoshop. It was kind of the reviewing what I had learned before. I used Photoshop for some basic functions years ago. I kind of remembered all that. And the One of the favorite one besides the HTML one is the last one. I actually experimented with flipped classroom. I was just so unfamiliar with that idea, the concept. But after the quick session where I learned about others' work, it was great and I want to try it out. So I used it on a very simple English in English as foreign language session on this there be sentence structure. So I record the session and explain the sentences. It was so effective because students can learn about this beforehand and we can just practice in class. And also, I love what we shared in What's Hot. This one is from Heyon, I remember, and it's a video making tool. It's very expensive, but I think the interface is very great for for the learning of conversation, for foreign language conversations. Also, the second one is was shared by Ray, and it's a wearable. And it's a real-time translator, and it would be really useful for people who travel or who are traveling abroad. It would be just so helpful. And the next one is the Trello. I would love to try it out with my friends or team members. I didn't have that chance, but I just hope I can. So in this design studio, we are not just read or doing all those activities. We actually learn about the knowledge and ideas. We practiced, we developed skills, and in What's Hot, we just keep sharp on all those new technologies.